be a national agenda, a national discourse, a national vision. And I'm not even talking about necessarily Vision 2020 or 2030, because that seemed to have been one-sided, put forward by a particular political party, and not gaining the support on the other side and from all the various actors.
Okay, so you're saying the aims weren't one-sided, but the support was one-sided.
Yeah.
So because some of the aims were very admirable aims that were really just for the betterment of the country.
Yes.
But again, yes, we have that. The PNM will do something, the UNC come in, they shut it down. The UNC do something, PNM come in, they shut it down, and it's just this back and forth. Yeah.
So that does not work in favor of the citizens of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago at all.
Never.
So we need to come together. If it is something that is a document, a vision, a strategy that is coming from civil society, from the citizens themselves, and being presented to the parties, to the parliament, to the government, and being implemented, I think that is what is going to make the difference, because you have these political parties with their own agendas, and I'm saying that even now coming in as the political leader of a political party, the difference in my case is that I see these things, and I am ensuring that I'm building in systems into this party so that we aren't just like the other parties. We aren't seen as just having this particular agenda and foregoing the interests of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. And how you insulate yourself from those biases and so on, you have to constantly be in contact with the people on the ground. You have to be liaising, consulting, asking for feedback. I can tell you this, I know for a fact a lot of people are saying, well, let me see what this party has to offer. Let me see what their manifesto is like. And I have to constantly say to them, well, how about I ask you, what do you want in a manifesto? Or what do you want to see? And let's incorporate that. So it's not me simply saying, hey, take this. I'm asking you to build this with me as we go along so that you feel a part of the process. You are a part of the process. And this is your own thing. We were born in a time where we had the two major political parties already established, already existing. We had no role or say in crafting its constitution, developing what it looks like. But now I'm presenting this where you can be a part of it, where anyone can actually help build this together. So I think that's a major difference.
So what sort of systems you're putting in place to achieve this? Because let's say you get 200,000 followers, right? Well, 200,000 supporters. How are you going to, what systems are you going to put in place to give these 200,000 people, an equal say in this, or to get their voices heard?
Sure. So for one, the constitution, it has to be a strong constitution. Obviously, it can't be too robust insofar as you can't change this, or it's too prescriptive. It has to still take into consideration future issues that may come around and have the systems in place to make changes where necessary. But you have a code of conduct, all right, to start with. So these are the guiding principles that persons have to follow, and you have the systems in place where you have, let's say, those disciplinary committees to ensure that persons stick to the codes of conduct and observe those things. Feedback, as I mentioned, is very important. We have our website up already, progressives.tt. Anyone can interface with it. So you can go up there, send in feedback, send in your comments, question and query accordingly. So we may not necessarily be able to come every Monday morning and meet with you in Mayaro or Sangre Grande or Cedras or whatever it is, but you have a channel for communication. And it's something that I don't see effectively with the other parties.
Yeah, so that was my main concern, because a lot of people have ideas, a lot of people have issues that they want tackled, but they don't know who to talk to get that issue addressed, Like, everybody will just wait until, somebody who has the power to address an issue addresses an issue that they have interest in, and then they will support it. But there's no way for that change to start from our level. Just one more time, what was that website? Is
Progressives.tt.
Progressives.tt.
Our shortened title, the Progressives. So Progressive Party, Progressive.